Hey there. I didn't know I was going live. You didn't know I was going live. It's been a long time since I have been live. I am going live in our life enrichment group for the sake and the great impact of adding value to the lives of the women who are connected to the women in my unit, my own personal customers, friends, and truly to carry on Mary Kay's mission to enrich women's lives. And then I'm also live in my unit Facebook group, which most of you know a lot of the fabulous products that I'm about to share, but you may not know how to use them to enrich your lives, or maybe you need a reminder about how they can really enrich your lives. So I am going to ask you to do a shout out on here because I am committed to getting in front of 15 women on a weekly basis. Actually, let me tell you, my goal is to get to 20. And I know that I can control at least getting in front of 15. And then hopefully we will get in the flow of 20. So that's a shout out to my consultants to help me with that. But I am here and I would love for you to say, I'm watching, or I did watch, because most of you are going to come back and see this later. And I would love to know what you heard, what product you might have a question on, what you are interested in learning about. I really have it on my heart to use my love of communicating and connecting in a more consistent way. And so I'm going to be doing some blogging. I'm going to be doing some going live in different places. And I would love your input. And so at the end of this week, which will be actually Sunday, because I normally do not see and do business on Sunday. But because I have a bride who really needs to be in connection with me, and Sunday's the only option, I'm sneaking it in between basketball games, which I also don't like to do normally on Sundays. But sometimes we do things that we need to do for the sake of a greater good. And so I know that my son's love of basketball, this is Augustine we're talking about, that it's something that I just really want to honor. And even though I really believe Sundays are best for faith and family, that we're going to embrace it as something for the sake of the family. And that even though, again, that I normally wouldn't work on Sundays, that this is my one opportunity. And this girl, I've really felt connected in my heart. And so it's the only way to get in front of her and her group of people. And so it's also my way of getting to 15 or maybe even to 20, because we've got several things going on yet this week. So anyway, your comments are going to get to a place where I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a mascara at the end of this week for everyone that I get in front of, whether that be my own personal people, whether it be faces, whatever. And who doesn't love a mascara, which I'm going to come back to in a minute. So here's what I want to talk to you about, and what I'm going to share with you about is using your products not only to make your skin look and feel better, not only to enhance your own natural beauty, but to build who you be in your confidence as you go out into the world. And so I'm going to I've done this one other time before, and I'm going to do it again because I don't know about you, but I get very forgetful of the things that I know that I know that I know, and that I wish I would never forget. And tomorrow starts my countdown to 50, 1 month from 50. And I'm going to be doing some wildly transparent and vulnerable things in the next month. And so I'm just getting started today. So I'm going to put on my moisturizer. And as I'm putting on my moisturizer, what I am going to tell you is your moisturizer works with your skin's natural barrier to give you moisture, obviously, and also to brighten the skin. And as I put on my moisturizer, I am going to be offering up my product as a means of affirmation and encouragement. So as you're putting on moisturizer and you're thinking about what it's doing, it's increasing your skin's natural barrier. And so I'm going to ask, and this is going to be kind of a prayerful affirmation. So I'm just going to be putting on my moisturizer and thinking, Lord, may I have a barrier against all things that would cause me doubt and that would cause me to lose, because you're also preventing the loss of moisture, and you're defending your skin from free radicals and the damage of the sun. So I'm just going to ask for a full barrier. We could call it the armor of the Lord, to just be over me and protecting me, not only my face, but my entire body and being. So that's your moisturizer. And then we know that the eyes, the skin around the eyes is about 1/4 of the thickness of the rest of the face. So it really does need extra attention. And so my eyes also literally need the extra attention to say, Lord, may my eyes see what you want me to see the people in my life who need me, who need my attention, who need my care and my provision. Open my eyes to be your hands and feet. Now, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to do my foundation. And I am going to pray that truly Ephesians 2:20 says that we are built with the Lord as the cornerstone. And I'm just going to pray that Jesus is the cornerstone of my life, and that I remember who and whose I am, and that be the foundation from which I operate and do everything. Now, let me just say, we have the most amazing foundation. We have literally the amazing foundation of Jesus. I mean, like, let me not undermine that, but let me tell you that Mary Kay has the most amazing foundation. And let me also remind you that I'm doing a drawing for a mascara at the end of the week for everyone who comments on my lives, who participates in my events this week, who are at my parties, who do a little dash and go session with me. So make sure you make comment on that. And consultants, I'll include you if you're participating as well. So anyway, there's the foundation. We do have a foundation finder tool on our individual consultant websites. So let me know, or let your consultant know if you need that. So now I've got this reminder that I am built on the foundation with Jesus as the cornerstone, and that I have this, as it says in the Bible, also a host of heavenly angels and saints that I can call upon. And so now I'm going to remind myself, this is my under eye corrector. And I'm doing, what I'm remembering is that when I do StreamYard, which is the platform I'm on, it's backwards, and it just gets so confusing. So I'm going to use this. And actually, I could use that metaphor even and just say that when we cannot let our lives go backwards, because it just gets confusing, right? But as I'm using my under eye corrector, I'm going to ask the Lord to give me his covering. We know that his mercies are new every day, and that he would give his covering over me, and that he would be the light to take out the dark spots. Okay, now I've got foundation, I've got under eye corrector, and I am going to do a little contouring. I love our new contour sticks. They are limited edition. They're only $14. And this is sculpted 1. There's also a sculpted 2. I'm going to do it in my mirror here, but I'm going to do it just right under my cheek bones in the hollows. And then I'm also going to do it right here. Now, I'm going to only do one side of my face for this second, so that you can see what I'm doing. Look how dark that is. I know it looks crazy, but I want you to be able to see if you can tell a difference in how it literally does a facelift. Okay, so dark recedes. So I'm going to just blend this. Look how easy that is to blend. I mean, so easy to blend. And these are limited edition, so you got to work with your consultant, or consultants, you got to get this for yourself. And as I am contouring, I'm going to ask the Lord to just take away the things that I do not need to give myself attention to. Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're taking away the things that you don't want to call attention to, like our jawline that maybe looks a little. Look at that! Like, I look seriously like I have a little toothache on this side, and it's already lifted on this side. Okay, so I got to balance that out. And then we're going to move on to just a quick little cheek color. I'm going to use another limited edition item that I still have, and I think your consultant can still get on closeout. Okay, I balanced out. And that is our cream cheek color. This is the cream blush in the Duo Stick, and I just can't get enough of it. And I've stashed it for a little bit, but when it's gone, it's gone. So there's two sides. There's a dark side and a light side. I'm going to do the dark side here. I mean, it's really not that dark, obviously. And I'm going to put this on my cheeks. And you know, one of the things that that cheek color does is it gives us a little kiss of color. So I am going to then remind myself, Lord, let your face shine upon me, and let my face look different. You know, when Moses came into the presence of God, his face was transformed. It shined on his face. So we pray that that would happen for ourselves, that we would have his face shine upon us. I mean, even though we aren't, thankfully, I don't need to, like, I don't want the beatific vision in heaven just anytime too soon. I still have a lot of life that I think I need to finish, but I do want to let his face shine upon me. And so there's my little cheeks to give me a little face on that. I will tell you that if you're in a big hurry, putting your lips on first, I'm going to put on my Sienna Brûlée, and I'm going to, Lord, let my lips speak love. Hold my tongue from anything that would not build others up. Don't let me smudge my lipstick. Sienna Brûlée is a great, rich color in our True Dimension line. True Dimension is kind of a hybrid of lipstick lip gloss. It has a sheen, but it's very creamy and silky, and it's the cream of a lipstick and the intense color of a lipstick, that it has kind of the texture more of what I would consider the feel of a gloss, and it has jojoba oils, and oh my gosh, it's incredible. We have lots of other lip products, but that's the one I'm talking about right now. Okay, and then now to finish up my eyes, and I've already considered here. Dun, dun, dun. I did not consider getting my brushes out. Here we are. So I don't have my contour brush here. I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to use my regular brush, and I'm going to use Biscotti, which is just a nice color, to take away any of the darkness on the lids. And as I put my eyeshadow on, I am just going to, again, be asking the Lord that I can see where he is at work. Let me have clarity. Honestly, that is the one thing, and I could pray all through all my eye colors to just, Lord, give me clarity of where to number my steps, where to spend my time, what you want me to do. And then I'm going to use the pseudo contouring brush. We have a new one, but this is this one. I'm going to use my mirror, and I'm going to apply that in the crease and slightly up onto the orbital bone. And then I'm going to come back and blend with my Biscotti color. And I did put Shiny Penny. I think that's what it's called. Lucky Penny, Shiny Penny. And then I just used, I just forgot the name. I've got to look at it really fast as my burnished bronze as my contour. And then I'm going to come back and just use a little bit of the gold here. And I'm just going to apply it. I had put the Lucky Penny over my whole lid, but I'm just going to over right where my eyeball is. Well, the eyeball, right where the center of my eye is. And then, again, coming back just to blend a little more. My friend Melinda always says, blend, blend. When you think you're done, blend some more. Okay, now remember all the people who allow me to be in front of them, spending some time. Your name goes in for mascara, so make sure you're making those comments wherever you are. If you come back and watch, this is our ultimate mascara, and may my life ultimately give you glory. That is my prayer. My favorite quote from Saint Irenaeus is, "The glory of God is man fully alive." So the question I pose to you and to myself, especially me and my little journey to 50 here, is, where am I fully alive? How do I operate fully alive? And one of the answers is to just truly surrender. We are fully alive when we die to self, because then we are alive in him. And for those of you who observe Lent, we're just on day 2 of Lent, and so we are all about dying to ourselves, denying ourselves, and or doing a little extra and then somes. Oh my gosh. And let me tell you, I got a little extra and then somes smudged over my eyes here. So, okay, this was 15 minutes of talking and applying and using our amazing products to affirm and confirm who you are. I'm gonna have to fix my little smudgy eye over here. I'll fix that later, but that is you putting your face on in full affirmation of who you are and whose you are. So would love to help you design your own regimen, whether that be with color or skincare. Your consultant would love to work with you if you're watching in our Life Enrichment group and you're not mine. And I would invite you to have a Life Enrichment chat with me. It will share with you a little bit of our opportunity overview, just talking a little bit about the culture and concepts, but truly the Life Enrichment aspect is for you to think about, where is it that you feel fully alive? What do you dream about? What do you hope for in your future? And of course, again, me, Fabulous 50s here, I am wanting to help women be able to know that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should be, and that you are not by accident where you are, and the conversations that I get to have are not by accident either. So thank you for letting me put my face on in front of you. I do feel better about looking in this screen than I did when I started. And that is honestly somewhat of the reason why we do what we do also, because it allows us to be more fully alive when we feel great about what we see and what we know others see. It allows that inner beauty to come out. So God bless you all. Thank you so much for your time. All right, bye-bye.